Hey, this is Brian with Center Stage Guitar Academy. Before we get into the lesson, just want to let you in on a few things. If you want the tab for the lesson, there's a link in the description below. If you like the lesson, please like and subscribe to our channel. That way you'll get notifications on when we put out new lessons, usually weekly. And if you really like what we do and you want access to all of our lessons, you can visit our websites for a trial period. For guitar, it's CSG Academy Plus, plus.com. For ukulele, it's csukulele.com. And for bass, it's csbassacademy.com. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy the lesson. All right, so in this lesson, we're going to be learning Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. Stevie Ray Vaughan also did it. Great tune to jam on. All right, so let's get into the intro note for note, and then I'm going to give you the chord progression for the rest of the tune. So the intro. Got a lot of thumb grabbing here in this tune, like Hendrix always did. We're going to hit off right away with this little E minor triad down here on the 12th fret. You're barring G, B, and high E strings, and you're kind of grabbing the 12th fret of the low E string with your thumb and muting the other strings, and you're kind of hitting like a little dead note, and then an upstroke on those high strings, sliding down. Then another dead note, open E. Then two dead notes. So we have like that, okay? Oh, and by the way, Hendrix is tuned down a half step. Everything's down a half step, so it's actually an E flat. Then we have this little riff. Open A to B, 2nd fret, to open G. And then you come down here to grab the 5s on the A and D string, hammer onto 7 on the A string. Then you hit the 5s on the D, E, a D and G, and the 7 on the D. And you can hit the B string too. You should be barring all that. So we have okay, then we start in on the G chord, and you got to grab the G root note on the low E string with your thumb. You're going to hit that first. Then we're going to go, and he's not playing the 3rd right here. he's got that open, so you can come down and grab the open G string. It's kind of tough to do. And then you have this little, you're gonna hit the B and high E strings together and do a little hammer-on pull-off with your pinky on the 5th fret of the high E string. And then hit the 3s again. So, can't get that G string to ring out. Okay, then we're gonna go hit the 5 on the D. Now you're gonna put your 3rd finger down on the 4th fret of the G string. And you're gonna play the 3 and the 4 and hammer down with your pinky on the 5th fret of the G string. Like this. Right? So, and then you're going to end on the 5th fret root on the D string. So you're just going back and forth with your pinky. That's what it is. So, and then we're going to slide up with our thumb from 3 to 5. Now we're on the A minor chord. Then we're going to do 5 to 7 to 5 on the G. Sorry. Or you can hit both those. I'm pretty much barring all the strings on the 5th fret, minus the low E string. Then we're going to go up here, grab the G and B, do that hammer on again on the 7th fret. Like that. All right, that's over the A minor. Then you're going to hit the low E string, because now we're going to the E minor chord. Let me adjust the tab here. Okay. Now you got this. So you're picking the G and B strings and hammering, you're holding an E minor 7 chord. So E minor, take your pinky off. So we're at the 7th fret. You're gonna pick the G and B strings and do this pull off on the 10th fret of the B string with your pinky. So, and then you're gonna hit the 7 again, the G string again, and then you're gonna do this. You're gonna pick this power chord, this E power chord, power chord, then root note by itself, then you're gonna put the 10 down on the A string. Then the 7s, D and G, hammer onto 9, back to the 10 thing, and then the E's. So that's, sorry. Right? Then we go to B minor. Got some interesting stuff in here. So we're gonna go again with the thumb on the root note, and we're playing like a B minor shape right here. And we're gonna pick B, then the 9th fret of the D string, and then put our pinky down on the 9th fret of the high E string. Like that. So that's, then you go to the 10, back to 9. This is all with your pinky. Then 10 on the B string, and then take it off. And we do this little walk down. So let's go back to the B minor. And then it's open E, 6 with your thumb on the low E string. Then kind of make this B major shape, B flat major shape. Then you're on, let's see. And then you hit the 5, now we're on the E minor chord, and then an E minor shape here. All right, so. Right? And then we go. That's 9, 7, 5, 10, I'm sorry, 8, 7. And you could try to get some of these other tones in here when you're barring the 5th fret. So it's kind of tough to do if you can't get it in there. And then it ends with that. It's a little tricky. It's because our thumb is all tied up here. It's hard to get the right angle. So, you know, I don't worry about grabbing those other notes too much. It sounds cool if you can do it. But that's the lick. Then we're going to slide up to 7 and back to G. Now we have this cool chord. Okay, so that is, let's go from here, from the B minor. So we're on G. Now we got to get these fingers in place. We're going to bar the 3rd fret, B and E string. 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the D, and your pinky on the high E string. And you're going to try to let that G ring out. And you're going to slide it up to A, a whole step. And then back. And then hit it again and slide to F. And you strum that a little bit. And then you do onto C, a little hammer on onto C. And I think he does a little pull off there on the 3rd fret of the B string. Then to D major. And it finishes up with that. So we're on D major. Now we're gonna go to this first inversion with the third on the bottom here. And we're gonna go, so I'm barring the 7th fret, D and G strings, hammer onto 9 on the D, 2 on back on the 7s, 10 on the A, 7s on the A and D, and then end with that 9 on the A. That's how the intro ends. This is a tough tune to play exactly like Hendrix. Right there, I messed up already. Now, I kind of flubbed a couple notes in there. I did not play that probably exactly like the tab, but it sounds good. So don't be too hard on yourself if you're not getting every note to sound right, or exactly, right? So now the fun part about this tune is jamming over the chord progression. So let's go over the chord progression of the song. We have E minor, play it anywhere you want. Play it here, play it up here. So we have that for a bar, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 to G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, back to E minor, 3, 4, then B minor, 2, 3, 4. You could do this little chromatic walk down. 2, 3, B flat major to A minor. 2, and then you can go to C. A minor to C to, then it's G, F, C, and then D. Sorry. There you have it. You can have a lot of fun playing that. Using different chord voicings, getting some of that Hendrixy, on the C. Play that inversion and get all these little things in there like he was doing in the intro. And then on the D, you can do all that stuff is in there. Little hammer-ons onto your E minor. On the G, then the A minor, back to E, then the B minor, you can use all those notes he used in the intro. Now the D. Really cool tune to jam on. And we'll probably do another lesson where we kind of break down the harmony of it, the chord structure of it, and how to really get into the soloing of it. So, little lesson on Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix.